Good morning. I'm early again today. I'm trying to do these um, morning shows in the morning, where it's morning for everyone. So I'm trying to do. I got my coffee and my Mott's applesauce, lots for Mott's. We're gonna try to wake up my robe. We're gonna try to wake up. Hair all crazy. We're gonna try to wake up, kids. Hello, Miss Sarah. I know early for me. I'm like, I was awake. I thought I'd just get up and do it now. Because now I'm not at my mother's. I'm actually home more now. So I get to do this. God bless America. Happy Tuesday. How do I do this? What am I doing? How do I do this? What am I doing? It's the morning. It's morning. And I'm here. 2 weeks before I leave town. I'm very excited. 3 weeks before my birthday. My birthday's 2 weeks from is my birthday is 2 weeks from tomorrow, I think, but it's like 3 weeks. It's not like how it falls. It's coming up. It's coming up, kidlets. 54 years old. I don't know where, I don't know what, I don't know how that happened, but it just done did. I don't even know how I feel about it. This last 5 months have been something else. I don't even know. I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing about turning 54. Guess we'll see how that feels. I slept hard. I had some weird dreams last night. I didn't even take anything crazy. I just took some Advil. I took some Advil last night for my neck. My neck was hurting. Oh, Tracy Stevens, Taco Tuesday. Yes, it is Taco Tuesday. That sounds good too. So tacos with some good rice and beans. That sounds so good. Hi, Tony JC. All the T's are here. Tomlin family, Tracy Stevens, Tony JC. And then Janae coming in hard with J's, like James Lott Jr. Yes. So good morning to you guys. How are you guys doing this morning? I'm gonna ask. It's not all about me. How are you doing this morning? I'm still waking up, but I slept pretty good. It told everybody I'm live today. Finally, it actually told the world I'm live. And then live in color. Who was in your dream? What were you doing? Can't remember. Usually I can remember my dreams. Usually I can. Usually my dreams are very vivid. I can usually remember them. When I remember a piece of one, I can't remember what it is. I usually remember them. I can't remember them today. Doing good. I'm happy spring is here. Well, in LA, spring is here in LA. It actually is here. I got to explore yesterday. Um, but today I have a weird schedule today. So I was weird. But yesterday actually was really nice yesterday. I was so tired. I did a lot of walking yesterday. So I get the exercise in, right? I was so tired. I hadn't done it in a long time. Just when you are out of sync of what you normally do, when you first do it, it's weird. And for months I hadn't done any of what I did yesterday before. And now I did it. It was great. I know, but it's weird. I don't know how YouTube just like hates me. I don't know what's going on there. So it's just YouTube bugs me. But when you don't do something for a while, then you do it. Crazy. Plus, I'm still trying to catch up on all these 10,000 things I gotta do, and I got a new iPad, and it's silver. Ooh, my favorite. I love silver. Like my phone is silver too, but I haven't covered up with this. But it's an iPad Pro 11. It's smaller than my other one. I'm doing anything. I just plugged it in and charged it up. I have this big one. This was. I love this one. It still works. How can I watch it? How can I watch it? Let me see this person's asking me. How can I watch it? How can you watch what, girl? I just want people to know I get it will be on to the picture tells the channel. Okay. Answered that. It's a lot of stuff. Oh, we got time for my applesauce. Applesauce. Today we're having cinnamon apple. And tomorrow's trash day, so I got all this trash I gotta take out. I gotta sneeze. Oh my god, it won't come out. Oh my god. Excuse me. So violent. You see James Unplugged right now. This is James Unplugged. Oh my god. I did wash my face. I took my pills. But everything else is like, is this what you get in the morning? See, that's why I'm single. I have nobody, because I'm like this. This is how I am in the morning. So attractive. Rest in peace, Harry Belafonte. He passed. He was, I think, 96. An aggressive sneezer. That was aggressive. But I've tried some other applesauces. Ugh, not good. Some are nasty. Yeah, Mott's is good. I mean, it's like no joke. Mott's is good. And he used it. So yes, Harry Belafonte passed. So very important figure in music and activism. He lived a nice long life. They're going, aren't they? They're all going. They're going. Yesterday would have been my grand Susie's birthday. I miss her very much. My grandson is in a couple days. A lot of his Tauruses running around. Then my niece, and then me. It's coming up. All right. I hate eating in front of people, but oh yeah. So I just read Chris. Good morning, James. Did you see the locker room? We see celebrating GR and Y anniversary with Michael Furman as entry college state interim subs. No, I didn't watch. I don't really support Michael Furman or Soap Opera Digest, so I don't no reason to watch them. I do like Alan. I love Alan Locker. He's actually Alan Locker is doing another special series on survivors of the Holocaust, part of his heritage that I completely support also. But I wish I could have been asked on the show or talk to you about the state of soaps and what's going on with the anniversaries. I've been in the business a long time and know most of the stars and everything. Okay, was that shady? Is that shady this morning? Am I being shady already? I'm sorry. Am I being shady? But no, I know parents are watching that. But I do watch some of other Alan's interviews, of course. Alan's great. Alan supports me in my career. I support him in his career. But it's just so hard getting in this soap business and soap press business. Sometimes you're like, there are other people too who actually know about soap operas and who are credible and work in the business. I'm only here for the shade, to be honest. I know. So I give you a piece of shade this morning. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I've done shows on the state of soap operas too. If I would do others with my people. Good morning, sis. But Alan's great. Alan Locker and I were the only two people that were shade. I was like, it was shade. Sorry, Chris, it was shade. My image specials are always popular, so I can't wait for everybody to see it. We have fun. That was meant to be shady. Not towards Alan, but to other people. Fellow founding father. Yeah. It's just very this business is very interesting. I'm telling you guys, I've been in it for like 15 years. It's very interesting. Just telling you. But back to Alan Locker. Alan Locker's great because Alan and I were the only two people at first when the pandemic hit. We were doing all this soap content. Everything is shut down, and we both went to our Rolodexes. Yeah, I'm aging myself. I said a Rolodex. You know what it is? Look it up. And we went in and looked at and called our friends who were in the business, said, "Come on our shows." And we were putting out shows, 3 or 4 shows a day, 5 days a week. He and I both were doing that. And people kept saying, "It's Alan Locker guy, is is blah blah." They were trying to pit us against each other. I started watching his shows. I loved his shows, and our shows are totally different. But it was like at the time there was nothing else really on. I was like, there's plenty of room for him and I to do all this stuff. So then I reached out to him. We became friends, and we support each. We've been on each other's shows, and we support each other. He supported Forever and a Day when I first did that. And then some other folks started coming in later. People Magazine, Entertainment Weekly started doing soap reunions. Like, you guys ain't thought about soaps in 10,000 years, and now you're seeing how popular they are. And I remember telling Alan, I said, mm-hmm. So Alan started diversifying, and so did I, and doing more stuff. So I'm glad he's still around. It's like, come on, folks. No one else think about them. It was our ideas. Anybody else think about them? So, but he says 3 years. Well, 3 years doing this. And I'll tell you, I helped him out on some stuff behind the scenes. Because I'm actually a very generous person. I think there's room for everybody. But there are folks who just don't want to include you. They know who you are and they don't want to include you. I'm like, okay. Hello, Paul Freed. It's in the right now it's 60 degrees here, but it's gonna get warmer. So, but I'm always real with you guys. I tell you the truth. Tell the truth, shame the devil. That's why I love this little special I did with what you call it, with Albert and DC and Brock TV. That was very successful. There are other folks that are doing soap content and soap press and so have soap opinions. There are a lot of people out there who have them. So Max Updates GH. That'd be a fun show if we got Max Updates GH, me, the girls from maybe 10-4 GH, the girls from Pier 54, like all of us together in a show. That'd be kind of fun. Maybe I'll work that out. Yes, that's what I'll do. Good morning, Maria Gonzalez. Maria, you know what I want today, actually? I want enchiladas today. I know it's Taco Tuesday, but I want some good enchiladas with rice and beans. That's exactly what I want. 47 degrees. That's cold. Well, I was looking at Kansas, and I'm like, Kansas is a little cold in the morning at night. I'm like, ooh. Well, I've done roundtables on my shows. I love doing multiple. I was known for a long time as a person who did panels. If you look at my past, I've done so many show panels, everything. Well, yes, I know there's an art form to doing it. I can be a moderator and everything. Yeah, Matt, I brought Matt on, Frank. Well, see, Matt has his own show. I'd love to have Matt and Kat on our show and be the 4 of us. It'd be great. But they have their own show. They have 10th Floor GA. They're not looking to fold into JLJ Media. So they're not looking to come to our show. But yes, when they come on, it's great. It's hard to get people to commit to doing what we do. It's a lot of commitment. Especially we do it on the weekends, we do it on Sundays. That's why a lot of folks die off. I'm sure you do, Miss Gonzalez. I'm sure you do. I was like, that sounds good to me. Some good enchiladas. But yeah, maybe I'll pull something together, Sarah. Maybe I will. I do panels. I have, include Max on it. I'll be curious. I'll be curious to see if people be dying. Yeah, if I had Matt and Kat, Max, myself, Frank, that would be hilarious. We can do a GH roundtable. I'll start off with that. Because you want too many people because there's too many people. But maybe I'll do that. So I know 10-4 GH is finding their way, and they're working at finding their way, and they're getting out there doing their thing. Like I said, it's a mother and son. That is like the best pairing ever. I'm jealous. My mom won't go on camera with me, so I am jealous. And I always tell him, you have this amazing opportunity. Yes, I do all the Black people roundtables. I have over the years, I do that too. I have with Flobo and Brian. I've done Latino roundtables. I've done female roundtables. I do. I know he does. So I'm gonna put that together. I think, Sarah, that's what I'm gonna put together for next month. I think that could be fun for May. I have been doing roundtables for years, and people love them. And then if they're fun, because it's like crossover events, get all your people together. So I've done Black, I've done gay, I've done Latino. I haven't done Asian yet. I want to do an Asian one. I've done other soap ones. I want to do something like that. And some of my shows, I do have 3 or 4 hosts. Like my She-Hulk show had 4 people, 5 people. Our Star Wars shows, I bring a guest in. So yeah, I love panels and roundtables. I do. I think it's really good. So I think I'm gonna put something together. So because I do guys want to do that. And so I'm gonna start doing more of those. They're fun. On that one I may do all dudes. And then one day I may do them and make mixed. Dudes talking soaps. But they're fun. You can be exposed to people you may not know who they are, what their opinions are. And also everybody gets to come together and and show unity. It's like we're all here doing our thing. We're all talking about General Hospital. I've done the rainbow. Well, that's a whole nother story. A whole nother story of my life. I'm actually wearing a shirt. This is LA queer history right here. These are the 4 places the birth of LA queer history started. These 4 places. But right now I'm cold, so I'm wearing a robe. I may take it off later. But yeah, no, Matt's great. No, Matt is good, but he has a good. I say him and his mother, as long as she wants to do it, and she's still. I'm like, you guys, they have something going. Because there's sisters out there, there's best friends, there's singular, me and 2 girls, dishing dates as a girl and 3 boys. Like there's different combinations. So yeah, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you, sis. Appreciate that. Right, all the athletes you watch soaps. It's all kind of stuff. Yeah, there's some athletes that still, are soap related. Some musicians too. Remember, they're all soap related. So yeah, so it's. But panels are fun. So that's something I'm going to pass. But yeah, Matt and they were doing. They're trying to grow their channel and try to take it off. Take it off. Take it off. Take it off. And then ain't nothing to see. I'll take this off. Ain't nothing to see. Nothing glorious to see here. You guys will all run for your lives. That's okay. Again, that's why I'm single. But yes, there's certain combinations. I'm like, you guys have not even just a gimmick, but like you just have something that people can relate to. Mother, son, it's amazing. And they go to the GH celebration thing, which I don't do. So there are things that they do that we don't do. I know they're going to try for the Emmys this year. So it would be fun to see them at the Emmys. I'll tell you, the Emmys is like one big family reunion. We all get together. Of course, I'm one of the stars of the behind the scenes. But it's fun. We all get together. Many of us only see each other once a year in person. Best time of year. I know Candace is coming this year. So it's going to be interesting because I'm now an elder statesman at the Emmys. So it's going to be interesting to see these new folks like Amanda come, Candace come. a few others. Like you get 10, not bad. Well, thank you. You get 10. I'll take what I can get. I'll take what I can get. I see this morning. I'll take what I can get. But yeah, it's gonna be fun to see them all there. Try to take it all in. So it's a good time. DJ Glow, DJ Glow. What shows do you have coming up? So I just did a race show last night. It was really good. Extra Connections, that's out now. Of course, this weekend is the soaps. We're doing our soap shows on Sunday. Doing that. I have a show coming out. Remember the singer Vanity from Vanity 6? I'm doing a whole series about some movies and music she did. I'm very excited. Actually, it's gonna be really good. I'm working on that right now too. About her. I'm doing that one. I just put out a show on the show Beef on Netflix. Oh my god, that show is crazy. Then I have the next couple weeks are gonna be a little lighter because I'm coming up on my birthday and I'm leaving out of town. So I'm like, it's gonna be a little lighter. So not as much content, but it's some stuff coming out. But we're gonna do that. And then I have this Saturday, if you haven't signed up already, our soap Zoom, private soap Zoom on Saturday. It's at noon Pacific Standard Time. Sign up. We always have a good time. People stop through and everything. So I mean, I think you should come join us. We have a good time. We have a good time. So you should join us. It's $15. Come on, I give out prizes. We talk about every soap opera. We always have a great crowd. It's a safe place to talk about everything. I give you some behind the scenes tea. It's some good stuff. So that's this Saturday. I'm not doing another soap Zoom until probably June. So and we won't have any soap shows until June. So you want your soapy goodness this weekend? We're gonna give it to you. Oh my God. Frank hates Nurses Ball so much, and that red carpet. That would be ironic if they called me and Frank to come to Nurses Ball. I'd do it in a heartbeat. I would do it in a heartbeat. And I want Frank there snarky as ever. It would be hilarious. No, but he can't do it. Or I have to thank Connie Ramsey for my Kind bars. I went to pick up my iPad and everything at my mail house. And I was like, who sent me a box of Kind bars? Which I like, the ones I like them. I know I didn't order them. I had ordered something else. I'm like, where is that at? And that doesn't come. And I was like, dang it. And then this morning she sent me a message. Did you get the Kind bars? I'm like, oh, they're from you. I was like wondering who they were from. So thank you, Connie, for my Kind bars. That was very kind of you. Apparently when it's early in the morning, I do more jokes, I guess. Very kind of you. But yeah, G's fan, that would be hilarious. And me and Frank would just be crazy. I would say we're gonna be improving. Me and Frank both have improv backgrounds. There's just be improving. Just let us go. Just let us go. Don't give us a script. Now we know all the characters. Just when the character comes in, we'll do our own thing. That would be funny. No sexy, no low cut. I got some hairy chest there. There's no hairy chest. That's all you get this morning. That's all you guys get. For more money, you can get more, possibly. I mean, let's see. Everybody else is doing it. Back to my applesauce. Jane Fox. So what exactly is wrong there? I haven't heard what exactly is wrong. I haven't investigated that hard to look either, but I don't know what I keep seeing the things like he's recovering. I mean, I don't what's going on with them. I'm not a Jane Fox fan per se. I like some of his work. But it's not like something happened to him. I was like, ooh, that sucks. But I don't know what happened. Someone can tell me what happened. Again, how's everybody doing? I was asking people earlier how they were doing. So new people came in, how you doing? We have 15 people watching. Yes. Oh, he had a stroke. Oh, so young. It's happening. Strokes, heart attacks. It's all happening. When I had my Bell's palsy attack, I thought I was having a stroke, and I was like, it's my turn. I guess it's my turn. It was Bell's palsy, which wasn't even great. wasn't great either. So yeah, and these folks are in shape. It doesn't matter. I try to tell people they always attack fat folks. I'm like, sometimes it's I had high blood pressure when I was skinny, and mine was secondary hypertension. They call it. It's because my family runs my family. We have heart issues of my family, and mine was hereditary. He said possibly because I was eating fine. I was living life. I wasn't doing anything crazy. It happens. So that's about fat. Yes, it's not the greatest to be fat or whatever. And I'm fat. Well, I get it, but not everything has to do with that. Is there you can be skinny and have problems also. So sometimes it just depends on whatever it is. Yes, it's going to be on days of our lives. I know 97 years old. Go on, Dick Van Dyke. See, some folks just live forever, and then some don't. I've got to have a grandmother still alive. We don't talk or anything. She's 98, like 98 years old. I haven't seen her in like 5 or 6 years. I saw a picture of her the other day. Through one of my cousins. They're like, oh, she's still alive. Okay. I don't talk to her. So yes, but anyway, so yeah, it's you could be working. My brother was a bodybuilder, worked out, died of a heart attack. Just that it happens, So just everybody needs to everybody needs to be careful. Everybody. So do you think? Well, I'm assuming you're working. I'm assuming. Well, since Tom and family above you just said they say he had a stroke. So I mean, I don't know anything. So he could have had a stroke while filming. I mean, that's what it was. But usually, if they catch a stroke early enough, they can lessen the damage or lessen the stroke. Because when they were testing me for a stroke, they're like, because I can't, because when I woke up and I couldn't move my mouth, it was just like I went right to the hospital right away. You're crying some eggs and hash browns? You're crying, oh my God, I'm cooking. You go, Sarah. She's like, I have to make these eggs for these stupid kids. So I have to cook all the time. That's when you're crying. Yep, I do. I know you sit in the office. I know you are. You sit in the office. I know you are. What was I talking about? I was talking about something. They told me, as a nurse I knew this also, they said, we catch you within the first 6 hours, they can possibly help you. So they wanted to determine if I was having a stroke or I was having Bell's palsy. They had to really look at it and do all these tests. But I'm glad I went in right away because I was just like, I can't move my mouth. Something's weird. I was right in the bathroom right here, and I call my mother. I go, something's weird. I couldn't spit. I was trying to brush my teeth, and I couldn't spit. And stuff was just coming out of my mouth. And I'm like, that's weird. I was like, I couldn't do that. I couldn't do anything. And I was like, and my face was like starting to draw. And it was swollen. I'm like, something's going on. What's going on here? I'm going to tell you something. I've told this before. My 4-year anniversary of having it, or 5-year anniversary, it's only 5 years. Wow, 5 years, is July 1st. It was one of the scariest things my entire life I've ever been through because I couldn't do anything about it. I just watched my face droop and felt my face go paralyzed. It's one of the strangest. I have PTSD from it still. I never want to feel that again. It was one of the scariest things in my life. I didn't know how serious it was going to be. Didn't know if I was going to be able to come out of it. I couldn't talk. I couldn't sneeze. I couldn't swallow correctly. It was the weirdest thing. And after a while, you do get used to it after a while. You get your situation. But when it was happening, it was one of the scariest things. Like, what the fuck? Not cute. But Sarah, I like my eggs over easy. My hash browns crispy. Then we're gonna throw some bacon in there. Bacon crispy too. Thank you. 18 folks are watching. I've been on for half an hour already. Dang, I'd say sometimes it goes by fast. I mean, I've done it such a long time. Now I've been doing more of these. It's like, oh, it goes by fast. I've been on for an hour. What's going on here? So do you go? You just pushing papers. So I haven't watched the Bo and Hope yet. I kind of heard what happened. I meant to watch it last night. I fell asleep. I was too tired. Jennifer Ashes, hello. You with me last night? You know what it's like, Speedy. You know what it's like. I never saw her show ever. I like Valerie Bertinelli. I've never seen her show. I know she won some Emmys for it. Doing that for a long time. Nice career on there. I never watched. I don't watch any of those shows anymore. I used to watch food shows all the time. But I'll tell you something. Once my grandmother died, that was our thing. We used to watch food shows together. Food. I just lost interest. I'm attributing it to her because I was so close to her and devastated by her death. I think I don't watch her anymore. So Valerie got a couple Emmys. She got a couple Emmys, and she's doing fine. She'll be fine. She'll be just fine. There's so many channels out there now. It's being picked by somebody else. And nowadays, success can come anywhere. I mean, I am shocked sometimes. I hear about these shows I've never seen. My mother watches all this stuff I don't watch. And they'll be like, that show was on for 8 seasons. 8 seasons? I'm like, what? Oh, today is GH Fan's birthday. Now you bring it up. After all this time, we're on here. They like, today's my birthday. Well, happy birthday, fellow Taurus. GH, I didn't know you were a Taurus, GH fan. Or maybe I did, I forgot. But happy birthday to you. Everybody wish GH fan a happy birthday. You're an April Taurus, which is different than a May Taurus. We're different. We have some similarities, but we're different. So happy birthday. And after all this talking, you don't say anything. I just say, it's my birthday. Just casually say, it's my birthday today. For all that. Usually we announce it first. We're Tauruses. We have to announce everything first. So Marie, you know, it's like, yeah, Bell's palsy is not fun. But I had a severe case. So Leah Bull. Oh, I know I am. I'm a total, I'm right in the middle of the sign. I'm a true Taurus completely. But I like to say I'm a mature Taurus because the things I did back when I was younger, I don't do anymore. I've mellowed a lot over the years. Trust and believe. If I get you a fan, a happy birthday. Do anything special? What's funny is sometimes I'm like, I want to do something for my birthday big, and I just won't do it. There are other times I just went to work, had a birthday. It depends. Depends. What's funny for me is I don't like birthday parties. Which is funny. Everybody's like, you know, no, I don't mind parties for other people, but I like birthday parties for myself. I'm very much a destination place with a few friends, or have small dinners or small breakfasts. But I don't like big parties for myself. And I threw one big party for myself at 46. And actually, I liked it because I did it myself. And then someone threw me a party at 39. I didn't like it. I was not a fan. Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. I can't say can't comment. I'm gonna watch it. Here comes Krista Gary coming in hot. She's a CSI Krista. She's like, are you JH Fan 91 on a Soap Central board? Let's find out, JH Fan, is that you? Are you JH Fan on all social media platforms and boards and pages? James, are you the one recommended Riches on Prime to me? No, wasn't me. I already know what that is. Oh, you know what that is. Not me. No, he said, no, not me. It's not him or her. Oh, James Van, are you a him or a her? I don't even know. Or is it a Mr.? Are you a they? I forget. So there's other pronouns. I don't know. I mean, what is you? Your name is totally gender neutral. That was stupid. I can't lie. Exactly. Chris, we can try to get the information. A him. Very good. I had a feeling you were, but I'm like, I should assume that. I guess I should assume that. Should I got a Succession. I got mad or something on season. Oh, no, I don't know it. On Prime, I recommended Studio City, but also recommended Upload. That was a show I love very much on Prime. That show is the bomb. I have to, you know, it's funny. There's a lot of shows on Amazon Prime I need to look at. I keep forgetting I want to go over there and look at. I'm so busy on Hulu and Paramount Plus and Netflix and all the other ones. But Prime has some good shows too. Same with Apple Plus. I have Apple Plus for free on my thing. I don't watch enough shows on those things. I need to watch more of them. So I have Amazon Prime. But watch Studio City season 1 and 2 on Amazon Prime. I'm on season 2. Thank you. Well, Beef's bad press is not the show, it's the one of the actors. That's the bad press. The one actor, David Cho, it's a very confusing, weird story about him. He's actually my favorite character on the show. The show is the bomb. When I tell you it's dark, it's funny, it's shocking. It has so many twists and turns in those 10 episodes. By the time you're done with the season, you're drained. I was totally drained. I mean, my mouth fell on the floor so many times. I laughed so hard so many times. Everything. Beef was my favorite. Is my favorite series of this year so far. I love it that much. Mostly all Asian cast, which is great, and it's just the bomb. I see, Sarah. I think you might like it. I think it's right up your alley, Sarah. Seriously, I think I think it's right up your alley. Good morning, all. Happy Try Tuesday. Hello, Sherry. Hello there. I think it's right up. Seriously, I think it's right. No, seriously, I think it's right up. I see your things you post on Instagram. So I think it's right up your alley. Well, because Beef was heavily promoted, and also if you go on Netflix, Netflix promotes. Netflix knows what you kind of watch and stuff. And they when you sign in, Netflix has all the stuff on there. Yeah, that pops on the homepage. It does it. They literally, bam, there it is. And I got a preview of it. It was nothing I thought it was going to be actually. We got a preview of it. I was like, oh, I'm gonna check that out. I'm watching a thing called Florida Man right now, which again was suggested to me on Netflix, and I think I like it so far. Very friendly. You're friendly to. See now I'm belching. Have a good day, Krista. Thanks for stopping through. Make sure you hit the like button on your way out. Let's see with it. Back to Sarah. Yes, you're friendly to families. That's what I'm trying to say, but nothing. You see Dar from South Florida. She loves her beer. I don't from South Florida. I don't know. All I know is that Florida Man is very interesting. Edgar Ramirez stars in it. A very interesting cast. It's kind of like a mystery, dark comedy also. And I might continue. It's a limited series, 7 episodes. So I might watch that. I think I might continue watching that too. I'm trying to find different things to watch that are not just the norm everybody else watches. But Netflix is good about showcasing stuff. You'll see it whether you watch it or not. You guys talking about Warrior Nun. That was the thing too. You're talking about that. I might check that out at some point. If I do, I will do a show. I'll do a show on it if I do. But again, I've been so busy. I'm coming out of this time period that I was in. But I saw that Warrior Nun was something that everybody was talking about. Like, well, so far, okay. Yeah, no, so far, the first 2 episodes I've liked so far. I was shocked at the end of the first episode. I was like, what? That got me hooked. And see, I'm like, the soap operas, you take some cues from these shows. The soap operas, you take some cues from these shows. because the first episode of Florida Man, the way it ended, it totally shocked me. And I was like, okay, now I gotta see what happens. Darn for South Florida. She's on YouTube. Okay. But then there's also, and then, well, Paulie, you have a good point. Also, there is YouTube, where there's so many things on YouTube also that are just like on there too. Hence myself also. I haven't watched Ted Lasso yet. Everybody loves it. I haven't seen any of those yet. I need to look at I need to look at my Apple TV. There's a lot of shows on there that are good. I just haven't. There's just too much stuff. There literally is so much stuff. Which is great for us creators because we have outlets to put out stuff. Because before it was like 3 networks. I don't know, it was just 3 or 4 networks. That was it. But now there's so much. I don't know what you think about it, James. I feel like it's kind of 3 or 4 episodes. But see, now DJ Glow's my problem though. It was going to take me 3 or 4 episodes. I may lose interest. That's the problem. I think shows nowadays, you got to be quicker in terms of cooking people in there. You got to get them in there. So I'm like, if I don't get hooked to the first episode, I probably won't continue it. I'll watch the first one, but if I don't know if I have the energy to wait through the first episodes. That's the only problem. I want us to. Yeah, I mentioned earlier, Tony. I guess you weren't on yet. I said, I was talking about Harry Belafonte. Yes, he passed away in '96. So I don't know. We'll see. There's shows I was like, and I ended up watching. I loved it. So you never know. I might watch it and get into it. So that's possible too. Actually, that's totally possible. Also, so I don't know. We'll see. If I can get to it. I got so many things on the list. But check hello. But there's so many shows. And I just don't have time to watch TV. I'm busy making TV, so I'm trying to sit and watch it. And then when I do want to watch it, I'm so tired I fall asleep. As much. That's why I need more vacation time, more stuff where I can actually just like sit back and just kind of like just veg out. But I used to love watching TV all the time. I can't do it. I wish I could. Oh, okay. Well, you know, what's funny is DJ Glow. That's the thing, right? Everybody likes certain things about certain shows, and that makes sense. Whereas some folks they want certain story to happen early. That greets you. So yeah, I couldn't. I'll see. I know I still have Yellowstone. Also, I'm trying to catch up on them. So now is Willow coming back for 2nd season? Do you know? I haven't watched Willow yet, but my daughter, she loves Willow the movie. But I don't know if it's coming back for 2nd season. I saw that Wednesday's coming back for a 2nd season. So I was like, oh, I haven't watched that either. Another one I want to watch. Of you, almost better intelligence just out there. It's a lot of stuff. It's amazing. And a lot of my friends are working, which I'm very happy. A lot of my friends have jobs, they're working on shows, they're getting booked, they're working behind the scenes. So it's great for us. It's great for everybody who's in television or who's into movies or whatever. But as a watcher, I don't know how anybody keeps up everything. How do you keep up with it all? So I have friends, all they do is watch TV when they get off work. They watch TV and they watch everything. My mother watches, and she's retired, she watches everything. Like shows I've never heard of. And she's like, that shows it's like the 10th season, 12th season. I was like, what? I'm amazed. And I love it. It's kind of fun. But there's a lot for all of us to. Willow may be back for another season. Okay. I heard that said. Yeah, I know. I don't have a list, but I just know the things I want to watch. Well, Stranger Things is my show, so I do. I'm all caught up on that. I'm waiting for the next season of that. I know just so much. Well, Tony, like me, you're also caregiving. You're doing this. There's just so much. There's just so much. There's only so many hours in a day. Also, I like reading. I'm trying to read my books, so I do stuff. But I'm also creating stuff, so it's like I'm trying to do that. And all my Star Wars stuff, I'm caught up on, of course. But no, actually, I'm not. I have to watch Bad Batch season 2 because I was so busy with my stepdad at the time. I couldn't take care of him. I need to watch that. If I watch Bad Batch season 2, then I'll be caught up on Star Wars stuff. Then I'll be all caught up. Because coming out next is Acolyte, Ahsoka, Skeleton Crew, Starfleet Academy, more of those 9 separate shorts. They're all, I like the first set, so they're all coming out. So I gotta watch. I gotta be ready before all those come out. So plus I do shows for them, so that's slightly different for me because I do shows for them. But I love the Star Wars stuff. I don't like Mandalorian. Disappointed me this season. It did, but still it's fine. It was okay. But my favorite is Andor. That's my favorite. So all this stuff. So I just gotta catch up on everything. But Bad Batch 2, I heard it's really good. I heard it's better than the first season. So I gotta watch it. I catch up. I actually have a listing right here on my desktop of all the episodes. It's sitting right here. I'm looking right at it. I heard it's good. I just have to get there. 20 folks are watching. Thank you, everybody. 20 folks. Good morning. You're watching JLJ this morning here on JLJ Media. If you are new, please like my channel, subscribe, and also hit the like button. Even if you hate me, like button. Love to. Now I'm getting hot. I'm taking it up. Da, 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 da. We don't know yet, actually. The Emmys come out later this year for Andor and them. The Mandalorian gets lots of award nominations. They got like 24 last time. So Andor possibly could get nominations. I think the acting was really depends on what they submit for and everything. So you never know. It might. It might. Hot. I'm hot. And it's so James. It's like because now the weather's getting warmer. If you're old like me, hit the like button. Yes. If you're in your 50s, hit the like button. Oh, that's me. The 40s, 30s, 20s. Now I'm losing people. They're like, bye, James. Fuck you. Now I have 17. I got 13 likes at 17. That's not bad. That's not a bad ratio. So what's going on? It's Tuesday, April 25th. We're almost into May. What the fuck is going on? What's going on? Make sure you don't go to somebody's house by accident, or a driveway, or a car, or a store. Make sure you don't do that. Can't do that anymore. No accidents, no mistakes. Don't do that. Enter password. Oh, Twitter. Does someone say Twitter? Did someone say Twitter? It was. You saw Taylor Swift. Very good. Very good. Yeah, what's happening with Twitter, kids? All the blue checks are gone. Nobody has blue checks. Or I was laughing about that. I was like, okay, kids, what are we doing? I don't think Twitter's going anywhere. I think Twitter's going to be here. I just do. I found my passport. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. I show you my picture, but I won't show all my business. I don't want to show you all my business. I'm trying to find. Keep myself on that one. On Twitter, He appears on Twitter. Yeah. Yeah. It's all something else. I was laughing. I'm like, all that is crazy talk. I actually can't find my password for. I have a junk drawer full of stuff. Doing anything to ruin the rest of my right. Doing everything to ruin the rest of my that's my contacts. We're gonna find out. We're all here. We got a front row seat. We're gonna see what happens. Whatever direction is going, we all gonna see it. I'm not paying for a blue check. Like I'll say there. That ain't happening. I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I'm trying to find something that is usually sitting out, and I can't find it. I'm like, that's weird. Very strange. I don't understand. I don't understand. Hate when I can't find stuff. Throw that out. You want that $60? You want to go down? You want that? I just want that $60. You're not good for anything else. Like all I want is the $60. I can't find what I'm looking for. I'm trying to think, where would it be at? I thought it was sitting out. Because I don't remember what my. I know. I'm trying to get. I'm trying to find my password. I can't find it for something. It's crazy. I'm like, I'm trying to set up my I can't find it. I found everything else. That's crazy. Like, where did I put it? Maybe I typed it down somewhere. I know you know me. I'm doing 10 things at once at the same time. I'm like, where is everything? Now I can't find my other book either. My little book. My email. But broken. Oh my god! Another. It's not broken. The wheel hasn't been put together yet. Like it's not broken wheel. It's a wheel that's not been put together. I just haven't put it together. jharrisonlott@gmail.com. That's my email. And you guys, I'll be Sarah. I'm going back to working on the shows again. So that's coming up also. Put it back here. I had it sitting up somewhere so I could just get it. I have my picker. Yeah, the wheel. I just haven't done anything with the wheel, so the wheel isn't broken. That'd be a password. So it's a passwords book. I think I have an idea where it is. It's in my house. I know it's not outside. I don't take it with me anywhere. I just found my passport. I don't have it. They're always in my house somewhere. I don't take them out. There's my little passport cover. Well, nothing yet. Well, nothing yet. So we just started. Not anything yet, Sarah. I'm just beginning. I'm finishing up House of Frost. I'm finishing up that. We just have one more episode to do of that. And then I want to start with, I'm doing a show called I'm Your Number One Fan. And I want to finish that one. And then the other two will start again. We'll start with the other ones. We have some Kringles ones. I have Love Politics Medicine. I have a bunch of others. I'm so far behind. So far behind in my life. Because I had to stop everything. I had to stop, drop, and roll. And I'm behind on everything. That's why I can't find shit, I guess. I can't find them. It says password on the cover with Sharpie. Right, exactly. The password says password. It has password on it. No, that's not what it says. It will. I have 10 shows to edit and put together. That's how far behind I am. And it pisses me off because I had a schedule. But as you know, life says, gets in the way. And literally, I've been going through all this stuff since December of last year. So I'm 5 months behind. And I'm already thinking about there's shows that I would normally be doing right now or writing for Christmas. I'm so far behind already. So I'm like, it's just I trust me, I had a big meltdown about that the other day. It's also like, yeah, I did this show with you like last year, so you did. And then have a good day, Bus Chuck. And then, yeah. My life completely changed in the last 5 months. But I'm so pissed because I was on a roll. I was on a roll. But yeah, on my desktop, I can say right now, on my desktop, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have like 9 shows. My life ended when I got COVID on Thanksgiving. Ever since then, never recovered. Because then my stepdad got sick Christmas Eve out of nowhere. And then our lives for next month were taking care of him, and then he died in January. Then a week later, my mother got sick and almost died. And we were taking care of her for the last month and a half. So it has been nonstop. Oh, I need not only an assistant, I need a team, is what I need. And it'd be great. But see, I haven't had a chance to work like I normally do because I'm taking care of everybody else to make the money so I can actually pay people to help me make money. That's why this website thing is my main thing right now. Get that going, get that together. But yes, no, I need at least 10 assistants. I was mapping out. I say at least 5. I need 5. So I need someone to work on something different. I do like 5, 6 different things. I need someone for this, someone for that, someone for this. I don't overwhelm one person. Clone yourself. Let's do it. I'll take clones. It's a lot. It is a lot. It is. It is a lot. I need 20,000 assistants. But I also like to pay people because in LA it's very expensive. at least a competitive wage. I don't want to use people and then just like, we're not doing all that. I used to have an assistant years ago. He was great. He was with me for years, and he left to go on his own. I'm trying to see if I sent my password to somebody, my brother. And I'm running across all the pictures of my mother in the hospital. Yikes. She did not look good. But yeah, I would love to have. All right, 20 people watching. Hi, 20 people. Welcome to Fantasy Island. Sorry, I'm looking for something kind of. I might just give it up and look for it later, but I was just looking at something. Trying to see if I. If you're watching, how are you doing? Just trying to see. Just trying to see. Maybe I didn't. Okay. I thought maybe I did. So people watching, hit the like button. Wow, going through this, I'm seeing where Moses had a bed and everything. That is crazy. I'm like going back in time. I haven't looked back at any of this stuff um, since it happened. Oh, now I'm back at the Sean Kanan thing. That's so funny. Wow, I can't find it. I'm gonna stop. Hi, Sandra. What's on Jennifer James today? Well, not much. Just recordings. Trying to make a dent on all this stuff. I'm like taking my own advice as an organizer, which is just chunk by chunk, just take a stack and go through it and try to finish what I finish. Because again, I got an eyelash in my eye, of course. It always happens. I get these eyelashes in my eyes all the time. And that bugs. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I'm back. I'm black. I'm back. Oh, everybody thank DJ Glow for my lunch. I see she gave some for lunch today. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll get some enchiladas. That's what I'm doing today. I'm ready burrito. I haven't decided yet. One of the two. That sounds good. Thank you very much. Just recording. I have an interview at 1:00 with an actress, and then I'm recording tonight at 6. So I'm supposed to go to my mom's house at some point today and help her out with some stuff. I got to figure all of that out. I haven't figured any of that out. So I got to figure that out. That's today's agenda. Something may get cut. Who knows? Something may get cut. I haven't decided yet. Because I'm tired, guys. I mean, I'm trying to catch up on sleep too. I'm tired. I'm just always tired. I'm tired for the last 5 months. I'm tired for the last 20 days. I'm tired from the last everything. I'm just tired. But I have so much to do. But I'm getting little things done little by little. So I'm just gonna keep it going. Get going. So yes. Oh, if you follow me on Patreon, you'll see today my little adventure from yesterday. I posted that today. I went on an adventure in Los Angeles, and that was fun. That was fun. So I did that. I'd love to do that again. I forgot what it's like to. If you followed me years ago, I was always out and about in Los Angeles and showing you all LA, and I miss doing that. And taking on my errands and everything. It was a lot of fun. And people seem to like it. So I'm trying to get back to that again too. And the exercise, get the blood flowing. I like walking outside. The weather's getting better again because it was so cold here and raining for so long, which we needed. I don't complain. We needed it. We need it. We need it. We needed it. So, but yes, I'm always in here. So I want to go outside. I have to finish watering my plants outside. I need to water the ones in the back and some way in the front. My yard is so big. I get tired after a while. I have so many plants. It's a little too much. So sometimes I have to kind of like do it in shifts. There's times where I do one whole side one day, the other whole side is really big on another day, and backyard another day. The backyard is just literally, I have a lemon tree, a tangerine tree, and then now, I know. Sure, I've been putting. Like, there was one day recently I didn't post anything. I think I was like, I didn't post anything. Actually, I should know. I actually have a schedule. I can look on here. There was one day. It was Sunday. Sunday 6. I didn't post. I was like, and also on last Wednesday. I did. But I was like, but it was okay because I have so much stuff on there. I was like, if I don't post for a day or two, it's still okay. There's plenty of stuff. I mean, there's plenty of material on there. So I had to tell myself that. I was like, oh, James, okay. Yeah, plenty to look at. Because I do. I got a lot. So hi, Daisy Flower. I got a lot of material on there. A lot of material. So there's a lot. I know there's a lot. For every tier, there's a lot. I mean, for every tier I do on there. That's why I'm saying I'm trying to get to 40 people. I want to do something really big. So I'm at 30. I believe I'm at 30. Well, one person quit. So by the end of this month, it's back to 33. My babies. Well, I'm not selling my house, period, anyway. I'm going to be the last black man here. I'm not going nowhere. There's nowhere for me to go. To get the yard I have and actually most of my well, half and half. Half my plants are in pots and half are in the ground. So you're right. But we sold my stepmother's house and we uprooted her plants and brought them to my house. Well, we dug that shit up and brought them over here. So I have half of her garden at my garden. We didn't care. We did it. I like, it's like we're going to new people. Those are my plants. So we took them. And she died. We took them. So no, but I have nowhere else to go. I mean, not in LA. I mean, there's nowhere for me to go in LA. I was like, I'm staying right here. It's like I have a great yard, great everything. I am not going nowhere. I say nowheres. Yeah, so I have 34 Patreon right now, but I think it's gonna be 33. Or another person just deleted too. So I'm going down. So now I'm going down. So I have 2 people who deleted this month. So I think I'll know on May 1st, it'll go down to 32 probably. I'm getting close though. I had 2 folks who edited their pledges to more. So it's kind of funny. 2 are leaving and 2 are staying, but edited to a higher tier. Like, try to handle all that 5 times fast. Um, so I think so I'm trying to give an accurate count. So I tell people, how many do I have? Um, so I think as of May 1st, uh I will have 32. So again, so I'm trying to get to 40. I'd love to get to 41 or 42. That'd be great, but I'm trying to get there. But I do post a lot of stuff. Michelle Buchanan, hello, Michelle Buchanan. How are you? How are you and your sister? You're your lunch break in your car. It's funny. What are you eating? What are we eating today, Michelle, for lunch? You know I'm nosy. Want to know? They're gonna do a poll. Why you doing? I think I'm gonna do a poll. Start a poll. What should James have for lunch? Burrito, enchiladas, tacos. All right. What should James have for lunch? Burrito, enchilada, tacos. Please vote now. We'll see what happens. What do you think I should have? Now wait for Michelle to tell me what she has having for lunch. Anybody else eating lunch? So what you having for lunch? Oh, okay. 100% says taco so far. Okay, folks. Well, now I'm spoiled by Maria Gonzalez. I don't know if I can do. I can. Everybody's tacos aren't the same anymore. You're eating breakfast taco from Dunkin' and a donut. Very good. Okay, very good. I like Dunkin' Donuts, all three. Well, I didn't do well. It's always those combos like that. If I want a combo of a burrito enchilada taco, um, that's a little higher in price. A little higher in price, but that is possible. That is possible. I've done it before. Oh, it's just totally changing. Enchiladas is the head, but burrito tacos are tied at the moment. Okay, okay. There are 23 watching. Please vote if you can. A nice big burrito. Oh, Tony. Oh, Tony. Yes. We always like one of those, of course. But I've had combos, and there's a place called El Torito. I don't know if you guys heard of where you live. And El Torito has this thing called like I like it because it's like an appetizer platter that has a little bit of everything. It's on the appetizer menu. Where they have like quesadillas and egg rolls. I like that. I make that a meal. I don't finish everything, but I make that a meal sometimes. I go, so I'll just do the platter. So I get a little bit of everything. It costs a little money, but it's always good. I always take something home. So enchiladas all the way. I know enchiladas sound good today, but I could do a burrito. I could do a burrito. A burrito. We got 8 votes. 20 people. I don't know if you have some people may. Oh, it says change. Okay. Oh, there you go. Tacos in second. Right. I know. Our first poll today. Is how that goes. But yeah, so Michelle, it's good, Michelle. I'm looking forward to going out of town. I hope it happens. Now remember, on Monday, I'm doing my big birthday bash here. It's going to be an open birthday bash here on JLJ Media YouTube, 9 a.m. to 12. I'm going to do 3 hours here on YouTube, trying to raise money for my trip, for my birthday trip, so I can go on my trip. So that's gonna be on Monday. I know you should get. Well, do you think close to lunchtime for you now? Anyway, look in there. Turkey and pepper jack cheese chimichangas for dinner. That's interesting, Michelle. Interesting. Yeah, I'm feeling fine about that. We already doing food conversation. Um, but that's gonna be no my birthday GH fan for my birthday for my birthday trip. But I'll be on Monday. And I'll have people come through and say hello and talk. We talk together and stuff. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. And I'll be Monday. It's gotta leave on the 5th. Leave for 4 days after that. Well, some folks are lactose intolerant. Can't have no cheese. No cheese for you. I can do certain cheeses. I'm lactose intolerant too, but I can do certain cheeses. Yeah, it's getting closer. Can you feel it? It's getting closer. There's a song that says that. Miko Cobb, so said Miko's like Taco Tuesday. But right now, the votes coming in, enchiladas are first, tacos are not far behind second, and burritos just a third. Looks like burrito probably won't be it. But so far, enchilada and tacos are not far off from each other. Maybe I can get an enchilada taco combo. Maybe I can do that. I don't know. But I'm gonna let the votes come in a little more. Well, that's my whole point. I want to do this. I want to go. And that's what I'm gonna do films. I'm gonna go. I may not be live, all this kind of stuff. Who knows? But I'm gonna go and do I'm gonna film my trip. I'm with Flobo. My sister will be there. I'm gonna see MJ. So I'm gonna do a lot of filming of content, and then I'm going to put it all together in different various ways and share with everybody what's going on. So I mean, that's what I'm gonna do. I don't want it to feel like work. I want to make it feel like I'm having a vacation, having fun. But I'm gonna film a bunch of stuff, take pictures, film, do a bunch of stuff, obviously while I'm gone there. And so you guys can see Kansas City with me. And we have a couple, and Flo and I have a couple of events we're going to and all kind of stuff. So, but you know me, well, Matt, you know, I am the hotel person. I am the person who does the hotel room tour and all that kind of stuff. I always do it for every single thing I ever do. I always do that. And then we always do hotel room. And Flo was the same way. So we always do hotel room stuff. Always. Wherever I'm staying in, of course. If you're on my Patreon now, I just released a video from yesterday. It's like 5 minutes long. So you guys have to see it. It's out there. So check that out. But yeah, I'm gonna just say I'm gonna film stuff and everything. But I'm gonna try to raise some money so I can have some money while I'm there. We're gonna do that. So yes, but I'm very excited to be going out of town. Right now, enchilada is still 50%. Oh, burritos just jumped up. Okay, burrito just jumped up. Burrito and tacos are not far apart from each other. How interessante. I could do a burrito enchilada combo. You want to do one of the others? Oh, she's fine. Miss Pina's fine. She's getting better. I got a break from her yesterday. I mean, I always check on her at night. I always check on her at least once a day. So my brother took care of her yesterday. So I'm getting a break. A break for her. Oh, it says wow, it really is changing. Now it's like burrito and taco is tied for second. Enchilada is first, but it's not a landslide anymore. This is really crazy. I'm gonna leave it up a little more because we have 20 people watching. Vote if you can. If I get at least 18, 19 votes, then I'll probably stop it. But it's totally changing. Wow. I'm like, okay. What was I gonna say? Yeah, she's fine. She's hanging in there. She's getting better. We're setting her up for success. What we're doing. But I got a break from her yesterday. And today I'm supposed to go over there, but if I can, we'll see. But she's getting a little more independent because we're pushing her to be. Yes. Of course you gotta drive, Sherry. You guys gotta drive. Love you too. Have a good day today. Be safe, be careful, be safe. I'm still working on Las Vegas dates. Something else came to my attention in July. It's like I'm still figuring that out. Still figuring that out. No, I like this. I come in the morning, this early. You guys come through. Hi, Duan. And you guys go on about your business. You come in, talk for a while, you go to work. Whatever you have to do. I've already been on 79 minutes. I can't believe that. Oh, almost an hour and a half. Wow. And I forgot what time I came on. It was early. But yes, so I push my wares. Perform. Yes, I'm performing. Yes, James fan. I'm performing in Vegas. I could actually. That'd be kind of fun. But no, I'm not performing. I'm not performing in Vegas. um, a bunch of I'm going to Vegas at some point to get out of town, and so folks said they want to do a Lottie's meetup possibly. So we're just kind of working that. I'm trying to work that out. Oh my god, enchiladas 50% and tacos burrito are 25%. That's so funny. That is so funny. But I'm going for it. So I'm going for a trip, but they want me to do a Lottie's. Maybe we went to a zoo or something. I don't know. We're trying to figure all that out. There was some thoughts bandied around, but no, I won't be performing. Look at that. Look at the thing. Okay, 16. Well, okay. I don't see if the tie of the burrito and tacos is broken. 25 to 50%. That's so funny. Yeah, so I'm just trying to plan some trips. I have to go to Sacramento in the next month for my granddaughter's graduation. That'll be a quick trip. I have all these Zooms that weekend. And Memorial Day weekend, it's just gets too expensive. And then I have in June my mother's birthday, Flobo's birthday, Father's Day. There's a bunch of things come in June. That just makes it really easy. And the Emmys, also the Emmys. Um, I know Amanda want to do some shows. We don't work. The Emmys are too tiring. It's like we're not doing a show that weekend. Nobody does shows that weekend. It's too tiring. Amanda will see. She's gonna see. And it's really interesting to have three of us there. I got to figure me and Tammy really worked it out very well. Having a third person will be very interesting to see how that. I've done the Emmys only either by myself or one other person. I've never done it with more than one person. So it'll be interesting to see because me and Tammy were so easy. We're just like, I'll take you, you'll take him, you'll take her, you'll take her. And there were certain people I was like, no, you're doing Matt Atkinson because you have a whole little thing going on. You're doing Tanner Novlin because we already had him. It's like it was super easy. There was no fighting or anything. I'm doing my cousin Christian LeBlanc. Like there's certain ones we just kind of knew that person was doing. Donnell Turner, clearly I was gonna do that one. There's certain ones just we knew. It was a lot of fun. He did Nicholas Chavez, so Caesar's buffet is my favorite buffet is the Rio. I love their buffet. They have everything. I love it. But Caesar's isn't bad. Bellagio's buffet isn't bad. I just haven't done a buffet since the pandemic. It's been so long. I'm like, are we doing buffets again? Are there sneeze guards or stuff? I went to Vegas once, and that was in 2021. I went for one overnight. Or 2022. When 2022 was last year, maybe last year. But anyways, the whole point was it was super safe. They were wiping everything down. Everybody was wearing masks. They had lost money that year before. And they were like, we're not trying to lose money anymore. Now I know what's gonna be like now. But I know but when I went there that time, I felt very safe there. And I came back, I didn't have COVID or anything. I felt very safe. So I'm telling you, it was interesting. But there was no buffets open when I went. And when I went there weren't any shows either. But now their shows are back, and I'm very curious to see. Flobo's in Vegas right now, actually, with his mom. His mom came to town, and they're in Vegas. I was going to try to meet them there, just didn't work out for me. Didn't work out. Well, thank you. Red carpets, it's a cutthroat world in red carpets, and it's so unpredictable, and it's so everybody can we sit there for a half hour, nobody comes down, and then all of a sudden, everyone comes at once in clusters. And that's the hardest part because you're like, I want every single person to come down the red carpet, but you only get two of them because it's just the timing. You're like interviewing this person, yet that person down there, you want to really interview them, but it's just it's timing. And I'm lucky. I'm approved usually for all people. Not everybody's approved. They walk down before the show starts, and you go, okay, no, yes, no, each person, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes. I usually get approved for anybody. That's why I had the most interviews last year. I had like 50 interviews, And so then I come home and I put all those interviews together. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, it's like I gotta come home and do that all myself. Take my camera, upload everything onto my computer, and I go one. It took me a long time because you want to put them up as soon as you can. You don't want to wait. No, Michael Fairman, I think he gets his done professionally probably, and his comes up like a week or two later. My shit, I'm like, get it out there first. Get it out there. You have so many personalities. They're people, they're people's people. And there are folks who are like, I mean, I remember one red carpet with James Reynolds and his wife came, and the chick was like, no. And James Reynolds' wife, Lisa, says, no, we're going to him. We have a personal relationship with him. And I was, oh, thanks, bitches. That's right. And they came over and talked to me. But there's some that are like, now. He's like, no, we're coming over there. And then folks who know me, they're like, I'm coming over there. But now at this point, I know people who run it. I know Slate PR and all those people. So I'm very fortunate. I put the time in. Plus, I'm very nice. It really does. It pays to smile at people and be nice and be pleasant. I know all the girls and guys and gals behind the scenes. So I'm hoping that still extends this year. So every year it has. So it does. Only 1 year I couldn't go because they don't tell you until you can't apply until the last minute. That's what I was trying to tell Amanda. It's like, this is not a joke. It's like, they announced the Emmys, we can't apply yet. Usually it's like a week before or 2 weeks before, then you can apply. That's how crazy it is. If it's different this year, it'd be great, but I don't think it'll be different this year. And so I said, but chances are but 1 year, because of COVID, they did a very limited red carpet. I want to say it was 2021 or 2022, 2021. And they only led like 7 or 8 outlets. I didn't know that until way later, and I got in. And they, to their credit, like, oh my gosh, James, they said they tried their best to get me in, but because of COVID, they couldn't. I was too late, and it was just too many people. They couldn't let me in. And I said, no, I wouldn't want you to get rid of somebody who's let me in. That's rude. So, but I said thank you, and they said, no, next year you're going in for sure. And next year I was in for sure. But they were just so they were very nice about it with me. They said, well, we're going to try. Let me see what I can do. And it didn't work. Also, I've talked to YR PR. So I know Troy's Tigers notes already, but I've told you guys. I asked for Taraya. And so they got back to me, of course, like, sure. But we're going to do something for Pride Month. So for June. So if you can wait another month, we'll be together. So we're going to do something in June. We're working on that right now in June. But I did ask for Michelle Stafford. Michelle's my friend, but I promised I'd go through them and see if we can work that out. And so just keep that. I mean, she always says yes, so I was gonna say no. It's scheduling. It's all schedules. So just keep that in mind. So I am working on stuff for you guys, for folks. I am. And then GH, I'm working on some stuff for GH too. So I'm getting back in business. Like slowly I'm getting back into this game of stuff. And it's not easy, folks. It's not easy. But Matt's great. He always gets back to me right away. And he said, we'll work it out. So stay tuned. I hope we got some more interviews. Of course, more interviews. Yeah, I know. And Bonnie loves Frank. She loves Frank. That's just so hilarious. Try that. It's gonna be fun. We always that one. To me, it's easy. That's gonna be an easy interview because we just were friends. We're just gonna talk, have a good time, talk about the anniversary, the importance of that, the baby, all this stuff, about everything. It'll be a good time. My #1 video on all time on my channel is the Taraya first video. Glad we're going to try one. We want to, but we're still well in the red light right now. Well in the red right now. So red, I always get mixed up. So in the black means you're good, in the red means you're not, right? I always get mixed up. Like in the black and the red, I'm never good at math. If Spectrum did a Taraya event, it'd be a success. It'd be a success. I'm gonna end the poll at this point. Good. Okay, so ending the poll. Enchiladas wins by a landslide, but Taco and burrito not that far apart from each other. Interesting. So I was right. Okay, in the red. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. In the red. But I know you have your last two events this weekend. So is anybody? So Spectrum Celebrity Events has Mike Manning and my girl Stacey Hyduke, fellow Taurus, who just had her birthday. And is there still room to sign up for those, Matt? I know chat's slow, so he'll answer that question. But you can always go to the Stacey Hyduke one and then slide into my event that's at noon Pacific Standard Time, my soap Zoom. So you want to sign up for that. It's $10. That's a 15. It's only $10. And some fun prizes. Come on in. Let's have some fun. We're going to talk all about it. I got some tea for you, everything. Matt's like, yes. He's like, yes. Like, yes. I love the one-word answers. So Spectrum Celebrity Events, find them on social media. Oh, Stacey, even in person, she's wonderful. Love Stacey. She's a supporter of my career, my channel. We love Stacey. I actually like to sit down and interview her myself too. I mean, I've done a co-interview with her, but I've never done an interview. So okay, so the general and question answer are both on sale until tomorrow. So folks, check that out. Spectrum Celebrity Events on social media platforms. Check them out. I think I've also shared them in my stories. So you follow me at James Lott Jr. or JLJ Media, the stories. So yes, help them get out of the red. Make them black. No, just stop being. We're the best. Taurus, we're the best. I think we are, but yeah, nobody thinks that way. But yes, I think we are. I used to get along with Artorians. We used to get along fine. But yeah, so support our events. I know. I love Stacey, and her daughter was so beautiful. Oh my God. Yes, thank you. No, I love Stacey. Stacey is she is a ray of sunshine and joy. She really is. She's a ray of sunshine and joy. So I was like, she just literally just exudes it. So yes, I love me some. I know I love me some Stacey Hyduke. Andrea, where are we? Where are we, Andrea? Oh, someone signed up for the sub Zoom. Thank you very much. I see it in here. Yay. Someone signed up for the sub Zoom. Yay. Thank you. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Oh my gosh, she did good. It's one of our regulars. She's coming. Good. Yeah, all my regulars, I want to see you there. I'm used to you guys being there at these sub Zooms. So one of the regulars is showing up. I'm very happy. Yes, James has been a major supporter of Slick. Yeah, I have. No, I have. I've always been, and you guys always invite me to different things. I wish I could come to the Stacey Hyduke thing this weekend, but I'm gonna be so busy. Take care of my mom in the morning, and then I have to get ready for my event. That's why or else I would have said yes. Yes, she has beautiful eyes. Yes. Oh, I do. I'm very, because it's the Emmys are the only time I get a chance to really talk to the day stars, because I don't do a day show. And my gentleman's agreement with Tony is he does day stuff, I do everything else. That's our agreement. So I just don't really, let's do other projects maybe, or like Wally Kurtz on both shows, GH and Days. But the Emmys are Emmys. So I talk to everybody. That's the only time it's off limits. It's on limits. I can talk to anybody. We are still in Ireland, but leave side at 9 p.m. flight. They're still in Ireland. Ireland. Give me a leprechaun. Give me a redheaded leprechaun. Do 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 do. Matt, does Spectrum have an IG? It sure do. Matt, tell them what the IG is. I didn't watch Kindred, so I don't know. But Stacey was great as Crazy Patty and that weird fake cat on Young and the Restless. That was my first hit of her. I was like, oh, okay, girl. Yeah. We got to sign up for the show. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's Spectrum Celeb on all social media platforms. That's IG, Twitter, and Facebook. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's why Matt probably can't come to our thing on Saturday too. He says he's gonna try. I'm gonna send him the invite, of course, but we'll see if he can make it or not. Oh yeah, give him a follow. We'll pick up the airport. I know. If you find the airport, pick up a couple. Bring them to me. If you see Seamus out there, bring it over to me. What's funny is, Andrea, years ago, I'm talking like 100 years, a grillion years ago, I had a boss I worked for. His name was Seamus, and he was totally Irish and everything. And he told me I have a twin brother in New York. Now, Seamus, I worked in a restaurant. He was a restaurant manager. He works in a hotel, like front desk or not front desk, but like doorman or whatever. And he goes, we look just alike and everything. So I was laughing. I said, okay. I go to New York during that time period I was working for him. I go to what should we call it? I go to the Marriott Marquis, which is a famous one in Times Square, and there he is. Now, this is back when there was no cell phones, that kind of stuff, no internet. So what I did was I took a picture with my camera, and then had to develop it. And when I came back, I was able to show him I was your twin brother. So it's just really weird. It was like the weirdest thing I actually saw. Of all the folks in New York, of all the hotels, I saw him. I was staying at the Marriott Marquis. I was just in Times Square. I just happened to look over and go, they look just like. So, and they were like just little short redheads, which I just adore. So I was all in. It's nice, America. I've had dinner there. It's nice, but it's a famous spot. You're right there. I just love Times Square. This is back when Times Square you could drive on Times Square and stuff. Now you can't drive on Times Square anymore. Yes, but I know how close it's just so the timing is. It's like you have Stacy's event. You're dealing with that. You're saying goodbye. Yeah, but our events go on for 3 or 4 hours. So I tell people, you come in late. We'll be on for 3 or 4 hours talking. So chances are you can come on. I have to be there when it first starts to open up the meeting, obviously. So we have a good time. Stacey was on Superboy. Oh, funny. Okay. Well, but I want to go to New York too. That's another place I want to go. I want to go to Florida. I want to go to New York. I want to go to Florida and say gay. But I do want to go to New York. I want to go. I have some friends in North Carolina I want to go see. I'm going to Ohio later this year for a wedding. I want to do Vegas. I want to do Chicago. Now, Walker, my buddy's in Chicago. So, folks, tomorrow is supposed to be the Daytime Emmy nominations announcement. So, Thursday, not tomorrow night, but Thursday night, me, Candace Walker, and Jerry Waggett will be talking and doing our famous, or should I say infamous, Emmy nomination special. Oh, yes. Oh, God. The shade will be real. Tea will be spilt. It's going to be good. You always have a good time. People love, when I heard about the nominations, people were like, James, you guys coming back? I am very happy that you guys like our special. It's our 3rd year in a row. The first year was us and Lucretia. And now it's us and Candace last year and this year. It's so what we all love soaps. And it's gonna be so much fun. And we have a good time. It'll be live. There's certain parts of North Carolina. I'm not going to name them for people just because I don't tell about my business. But yes, there are parts, just parts of North Carolina. That's every show. Oh, good. Oh, good. Oh, we're gonna have fun. We're gonna tell you what we think. We're all experts in the field. Again, we're experts in the field. No one asked us to come on their shows, but we're experts in the field, and we'll talk. And it's fine. It's for my channel. My channel will get the views, and we will get the recognition. But we always do a nomination special, and then we do a winner special. Yes, exactly, Phil. We do both. We do before, we do our predictions to see who actually wins it. So it's gonna be oh my god, it's gonna be so much fun. And I tell stories about the Emmys because I was there. But this year, Candace will be there too. So I'm thinking the after Emmy special, Candace and I might be in the same space. So that might be interesting. But she's like, when I'm coming to your house, I'm like, okay, first of all, I gotta see what's going on. I may drop her off at Miss Benita's, who knows? Everybody's going to Benita's house. I'm like, all you ladies go to Benita's house, watch her, and have life for myself. My husband has the first year Boy G comic and got both to sign it this past year. Okay, there you go. I guess that's something. I don't know what that means, but I guess that's something. That'll be Thursday night. So I have recordings tonight, tomorrow night, and yeah. Then nothing Friday, which is kind of funny. I'm like, I have nothing Friday. I'm surprised I didn't plan anything this Friday. I could have. I didn't do that. I'm like, I did a poll yesterday. That's why I have Friday night off. That's good. I can do some Friday night with my family. And then yeah, I get a break. Oh, oh, use me. I'm drinking coffee and yawning at the same time. Like, what the kind of shit is that? Um, yeah, I do think it's Friday. It's funny. But yes, we're gonna pack some stuff up. We're gonna work on June dates. That's next. Doing little by little, trying to get all this stuff together. Work on June dates. Get that going. We're gonna offer. Say you a poll. So yeah. I did a poll. Yeah, I did a poll yesterday. Oh, not me doing a poll. I do a poll about adding some other dates of the week to these events. And it looks like Friday is basically going to be it. So I might try a Wednesday one day. I tried a Monday once that didn't really work. So I'm gonna try a Friday. I'm gonna try a Friday and see how many people come to those. Because people come to those when I do my happy hours, so they come to them. So I'm gonna try Fridays. That's why I like doing polls because you guys tell me what will work or not. I'd be so starstruck, man, so star in person, so cool, you know, personally. That's the thing. After a while, for most of you guys, yes, of course. I mean, if I wasn't here in California, if I had been around celebrities, I'd be totally starstruck too. So I'm used to it now because I've been around celebrities my whole life. But if I wasn't, yeah, no, it's very starstruck. But then you learn after a while they're just regular folks. Most of them are just regular folk, just trying to do their job, trying to make some money, and you get to know them behind the scenes. It breaks it down, and there are a few times where a few people I was like with Eric Braeden, I'm like he and I are friends. Like Eric Braeden and I are friends. Like that's kind of crazy. Okay, he actually knows who I am and ask how I'm doing. How's my mother doing? And when he has like, it's just like there's certain folks in the business are like, is James Lott Jr. going to be on the list for interviews? Like they actually tell me that. I asked if you're going to be. I'm like, there are people, presidents of CEOs of companies that know who I am, and will tell me, yeah, you're interviewing so and so. They actually watch my stuff. I'm like, that's when I get still a little starstruck. I'm like, I know you're busy and stuff, but they start naming things. And they don't name like the generic things, like, oh yeah, they go, and when you said, I'm like, oh, you actually did watch the show. And that's what makes you laugh. So I know some of the soap stars watch our shows. They actually watch our shows. Lawrence St. Victor will comment on our vortex of the couch. He's like, the vortex, the couch. I laugh every time. This is like Eric Martsolf watches This Days. And he would name things we would say, like, oh my God, he said that. But everything I see on my soap shows, I don't apologize for. Can you remember the latest celebrity you added to your phone? There was somebody added to my phone. Shit, who was that? Joyce Guy gave me her phone number. Who plays Phyllis on GA? She gave me her phone number. But someone after her gave me her phone number. I just remember her. She gave me her phone number. But there was somebody after her that gave me their phone number, and I can't remember who it is at the moment. Can't remember. That's a good question, James fan. I can't remember. But Joyce Guy gave me her number so we can keep in touch. I can't remember. But there's somebody after her. If it ever comes to me, I'll tell you on another show. If it ever comes back to me. Because you gotta look at your phone, it doesn't tell you on your phone like latest numbers. It doesn't do that. It doesn't do that. But yeah, because it could be a little at first, but after a while you just learn they're regular folks. It's just the only problem is the ones that you find super good looking, you're kind of like, I mean, I tell you, when Don Diamont walked by and I said, Don, and he came back and shook my hand, I was dead. I was dead. I was like, I'll never wash his hand again. And he gave me a firm handshake. It was right. I said, hi there, how you doing? I'm like, that's how I was. He was dreamy. And I was like, okay. I've never interviewed him. So there's a bunch of actors I hope I get this year. Of course, I want all the nominees, of course. But there's some actors I couldn't get. What's funny is a lot of the Days folks came late. So I get a lot of them. I get to say hi to a lot of them. You know, Greg Vaughn, so I begin, because he came late, but he saw us. He goes, James, Tammy. We're like, Greg. And he came over and gave these big hugs. Oh my goodness, these good hugs. And he just talks to you. And we're like, we love you so much. Well, you get a chance to interview him. Well, as you saw, when Kate came, she goes, oh my God, I feel like I know you already because we were talking online so much, but we had never met in person. Cameron and I know each other because Brock saw me first. It was like, we're coming to you. Because Cameron was still talking to somebody else. I loved to look at her green outfit. And then Brock, because Brock's so tall, he saw me, goes, coming to you. I said, yes, come to me. And I was finishing up an interview with Tammy was finishing up an interview. And then Cameron came over and we did our usual. And she looked cute. When Kate just like ascended down the carpet. And then she just came over. It was like, and we get to meet. So we get to meet in person. We actually met in person. It was so sweet. So yes, you would like Kate. If you would like Kate. That's like when I met Tabiana and Nicholas Chavez. We met Nicholas Chavez at the Emmys, but Tabiana was our first time meeting her for our Sabrina fans at the plane, and she gave me a big hug. She smelled so cute. She's like a little thing. And I met her mom, and she was so sweet. That was very sweet with her too. Yeah, Don can get it every day, all day long. Greg could get it every day, all day long. I saw my Aaron D. Spears. I loved his tux. Oh, I love his tux. As we saw Lawrence, of course. That was another one, big, tall, and handsome. And then I saw my Donnell. We were reunited, and it feels so good. He was like, James Lott Jr. I go, oh my God. And we hugged. And if you go on my Patreon, you'll see the whole exchange. And he said it on my Patreon. He said it. He goes, you were one of the first interviews in this business for me. As I know. I did 2 interviews with him when I first started. And he came back to my show on our anniversary. He was always very kind. Like I said, back in the day, it was him, Carolyn Hennessy, Kathleen Gotti. They were all just so nice to us over the years. I call them up, they come on. Perry Shan, I call them up. They're like, sure. Wally Kurth, all of them. They all support me and have given me lots of tea behind the scenes too at the same time. But I'm still hoping to get Y&R stars and Watch to Live stars and I Want Children stars and all that stuff. Oh, okay, yes. Well, I'm saving that. Well, it's the story's out there. I don't know how you Google it. It's out there. There was a huge brouhaha. It started with Chica Darbo. She was first. She had won the Emmy in this category, and then there was some. The short story of it is digital dramas were part of daytime Emmys. And the short story of that is when you submit episodes, digital dramas are all different types of length. So it was very nebulous in the fine print what could constitute an episode. And then how do you judge against? So if there's a 9-minute episode up against a 20-minute episode, and you're on for 4 of those minutes, as opposed to being on for 16, like there's this whole, like, how do you judge that and what's going on? And there's a bunch of stuff behind the scenes. I usually say those stories for my private soap Zooms. I don't want to bring all that back up again into the universe on public on TV on this. But just basically there was some issues, and yeah, there's some issues. So, but Jennifer Bassi, love her, of course. She and I, whenever I call, it's easy to. I love it. Um, but they're all regular people. People. That's all they are. They're just regular folks like me. We're all regular. We're all regular folks. That's what I've had to learn being in, because I've gone to stars' houses, and yeah, so their houses are a little nicer, but they're regular folks, and that's how I always tell people. Just I tell Amanda that Amanda, it's gonna be okay. They're regular folks. They're regular folks. But yes, if you want more backstage tea, come to my Zoom Zooms because they're not recorded. They're private. I'll tell you stuff. But I'm like, I'm not going to tell you while it's recorded. I'm like, I'll tell you stuff off. I'll tell you stuff off camera. That's something you can always ask me any question you want. If I have an answer, I'll tell you. That's why I spill the major tea. Yes, none of these because it's out there. It's recorded. I'm not going to do all that. So, but yes, I give you bits of tea on these things, but I don't do everything. I don't do a lot of tea on here, just in case. I mean, I stand by everything I say, but I'm like, I just don't want to start. I don't want to start nothing. But we love Jennifer Bassi, so. But I have some people on live lined up for the Wanted to Live After show for all my children. I've been just so busy. I've been so busy dealing with my family. Now that I'm coming out of that, I want to get back in the swing of it. I love doing interviews. I love doing interviews. That's my favorite thing to do. And I just want, I love it. I love doing this. I mean, this is my second favorite thing to do also. Pay for the extra tea. That's right. Pay for the extra tea. Usually it's good, kids. I have some good tea steeping. I do. As some of my guests who come on, they spill tea too. Yes, they do. And so you guys know that. I have people come drop through. You know who's going to drop through my shows? I have promised certain folks, and they've come through. I've surprised people. I'll never forget when I surprised this whole group with Cameron. That was the looks on their faces was worth it. Was completely worth it. I tell you, people stop through, and these people, and they stop through because I asked them, and they want to be kind to me. And so, and I respect their time. I tell them, I respect your time. I'm not paying you. This is extra. I respect your time. And so I leave it up to them. It's totally up to you. If you want to stop doing it. I'm like, there's no pressure or nothing. And they're like, no, we want to stop through. It's like people stop through, they want to stay longer than they. I'm like, girl, do you have things to do or whatever? Like, no, I'm staying because it's fun. It's casual, it's fun, it's respectful. My Zooms are all those things. And it's welcoming and warm. And I think it's just fun. So you never know. You just never know. So I stop through my Zooms. I'm telling you. I asked people, I mean, I'm making it a secret. But that was everybody's faces dropped. I was like, surprise. And so I just, I like doing that. So I like to give back to my fans. You just never know. Because my Zooms are about the fans. It's about actually the fandom. It's about the fans. So it's not just about the stars. It's about the fans and celebrating you. And then you have your moments. If I can reward you with a little something, you got you. So that's what I do. So yes, and they're fun. We're on for hours, and people come in and out, and leave and come and go, and that's what it's for. That's what these are for. So they're fun. So if you haven't done one, think about it. I mean, if you're hard-earned money, I give out prizes, everything. I try to give you a little something for it, and it's fun for an afternoon. Be with people who are almost like-minded like you. Exactly. These folks are busy and have things to do. They don't have to show up. That's why I don't take it for granted. And and Kate too. Me and Kate talked about it. She really wanted to. She wanted to come. And she was like, I'm gonna work it out. And she did. And she showed us her house. She was like showing us her house. So he's like, it was good. And again, they're not recorded, so they're not gonna be out for anybody else to see. You have to come to the Zooms and see them. And so there's times when Tammy and Amanda come through, or Frank, or Tony Moore, or Flo. People come through. We have a good time. But they do it as a favor for me, and I appreciate that. and I support their careers. So I mean, they do it for me. I do things for them. You know, it's back and forth. So you know, but yes, but I'm working all kinds of things, and I always got ideas in my head, running up ideas. So what I can give back to you guys. I do have a lot of friends in the business, so I want to stop through. So I'm you know, I was going to ask Sean Kanan to come through one of my Zooms. Say hi to you guys. He's been so busy doing his own Zooms right now, but I know if I ask him, he'd do it. So one day he'll do it. He'll come through. You can ask him all kinds of Deacon questions or AJ questions, but he's just been or Cobra Kai questions. But he has just been his weekends have been so busy too. So that's why I've asked him. I'm promoting his stuff too. He does a lot. He's actually taken a page from my book. We've actually talked about it months ago. And he's doing Zooms, he's doing appearances. Sean is out there selling his wares. So support Sean Kanan. That's my buddy. And he does check on me and ask me how I'm doing and how my mom was doing. And he's just been wonderful. So he's a good friend to me, but he also is a hard worker. We always have a good time. Always have a good time. Yes, Tracy, I will not. I'm working on dates now. It'll be in July, Tracy. It'll be in July sometime, possibly in July, and possibly more than likely during the week, because Vegas gets crazy on the weekends, and prices go up on the weekends. I like the vibe during the week in Vegas, so that's what I'm thinking. Like maybe midweek, maybe like a Tuesday to Thursday. I'm deciding yet. Sean is very nice. See, the thing about Sean's around my age. He's been on the block a few times. He gets it. Sean gets it. It's no joke. He gets it. He knows that the fans are what keep him going. He knows that producers and writers and they're all here to support you if you do your job and you're friendly. And that's what Sean is. Sean is talented at his job. He's also very friendly. He has a lot of great Hollywood stories. I mean, he's also very helpful. But he's a really nice guy. He really is. My whole family loves him. He's met most of my family. They love him. He remembers people's names. He likes just how you deal. Like he's just like a regular person. Like literally a regular person. He gets it. He just gets it. And that's why we always, you know. Yeah, Tracy, I know it's gonna be me and Maria were talking. It'll be during the week. I'm a big fan of I used to do Thursday through Saturday. So I would leave, or so Wednesday through Saturday. So I would come Wednesday, I had Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night, and I'd leave Saturday morning. And I could always tell as I'm leaving, the mood would change in Vegas Friday night. And then Saturday, as I'm leaving, I could tell, yeah, time to get out of here. That was something. I was like, I was like, yeah, I need to get out of here. I knew that. And so that was very much or there's a cat in my yard. I could hear it meowing. I'm gonna have to scare it away for a second. Give me a second. Be right back. Be right back. I'm back. I was like, I gotta get this cat in my yard because it's gonna start meowing. But yes, the mood changes as you know. So I'm like, and I'm young. I'm not young anymore. So my thing is like, maybe a Tuesday, leave Friday. That's what I'm thinking, or something. I will. No, I will. I know. I have 10,000 things going on at the moment, so I'm trying to wade through all this stuff. I'll let people know. Bonjour. Comment vas tu? I don't speak French. So I'm like, okay, good luck. I don't know what that means. But hello, good morning. Bienvenidos. And my old bosses, Maria Menounos and Karen Garro announced they're having a girl. So through surrogate, so they're having a girl, baby girl. So they're gonna finally have their child. I mean, this has been a long. I thought they had a child a long time ago. I guess they're getting it now. But they made an announcement and they're having a child. They're having a little girl. They said they have a name, but they're not telling the name yet. But yeah, so I'm gonna. But yeah, so that's what I'm thinking. Something like probably mid-July. Mid-July. So we'll see. It's gonna be hot as fuck, but you know. Yeah, it's like you know, Monday everybody's coming back. Tuesday, so usually Tuesday, Wednesday, like okay, it's middle of the week. It's not as crazy yet. Not as crazy. So I like those days. Like today, it's kind of quiet. Besides that cat, but it's kind of quiet out there. So like okay, it's Tuesday, quiet. Tomorrow's trash day, so I'm gonna take all my trash and get it all out there and do all that and stuff when I get off of here. I've been on 2 hours. Cheese and crackers. I've been on 2 hours. Wow. I tell you, it goes by fast. Hey, 'cause my coffee's done. That's true. My coffee is done. I was like, wow, okay. That was 2 hours. I can't believe that. I love it. Love it. So yes. So I'll be doing this again. July is a great month. It must be your birthday month or something. But it's gonna be hot. Oh, it's the only thing. We'll be inside. It's fine. We'll be inside. But I'm gonna do it. I couldn't do it in June. And August, I have too many family things August. I was like, okay, I've got to get on a plane. Go fly again, girl. Have safe travels. That's why I just go on the plane right now. So fancy schmancy. Yeah, see you on Saturday. On Saturday. Saturday in the park. I think it was the 4th of July. That's so funny. Yes, have a safe flight. Might be. See, I had a feeling. There he goes. He's like, July is great. It's a wonderful month. I love July. I love July. My hair, I'm just like poofing it out. Yes. So yeah, we have one person who signed up for the event this Saturday. So very good. Thanks to her. I'm glad she's coming. So good. I see that in there. I'll make sure I put that in the book. See you later. Escalator. Yes. It is now 9:48 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. The sun is starting to shine. It's starting to shine. I did all my laundry yesterday, so I'm good with laundry. Might have to get off soon. So I'm trying to think. I might go see my mother now. I'm thinking I have to figure this out. I gotta take care of her today, do some stuff today for her. So I'm like, maybe I'll go now before my 1 o'clock. I'll do a poll. Here we go. That's what you guys think. Okay. Let's just say, should I go now or later? Vote in the poll. Should I go now or later? That's all you know. I go now or later. Should I get out the way now or should I do it later? That's the question. That's all. You don't even know what the question. You don't even know the intimate details. Just should I go now or should I go later? Eat the lunch first, though. Oh, it's changing. Okay, you're changing. So now, now it's 50-50. Oh my goodness. I love this. It's like totally changed. So I could go later. I could have my lunch, do my interview, and then go after that. Or I go now, then go back and do all that. Oh, it keeps changing. Oh my God, he's changing. It's like it's not a landslide. It is like back and forth. This is so funny. Now, later. Now, later. It's close. Right now, now's ahead at the moment, but before it wasn't. So I'm like, so we'll see. Yes, I mentioned earlier, if you haven't heard me say this, rest in peace, Harry Belafonte. Rest in peace, Len Goodman from Dancing with the Stars. I actually am feeling that loss. I watched Dancing with the Stars for so many seasons. I haven't watched the last couple of seasons, but I watched it for so many seasons. I love Len Goodman. It's kind of sad. Like, wow, actually, they're dying. The old folks are dying out. 60-40. Do you have any idea long? Do you have any idea how long track meets are? My niece his meet on Sunday on the 10:30 Zoom. 8 a.m. It's 8 a.m. California time. Well, my thing is until 12. I have no. It's been so long since I've been to a track meet. I'm like, it's been so long. I have no idea. It's been so long. No, I finished wetting my plants. I'm wet, but the plants aren't. You know, not here, so over here. I have to do that sometime at some point, either today or tomorrow. But the weather changed a bit, so it's not as hot as it was. Yeah, I don't know how long. Probably sorry. Oh, now is now ahead of now than later. Interesting. Normally, I would do now, get out the way, but I don't know. I might want to do later. I don't know. But so far, it's 64 now, 36. It's not a landslide. Yeah, Harry Belafonte passed away this morning. I think it's like 96, I think, or 98. Can't remember which one it is. Yep, he was a Carmen Jones. He was a great activist and actor and singer. So yeah, that's the latest. I woke up to that news. So thank you for the likes, folks, because we have 20 likes, 20 people watching. That's pretty good. But a few more votes. I have 12 votes. I give just a few more votes. I'd love to see what you guys are thinking. I don't know. Some people, I guess, maybe don't know how to vote or they can't. Well, I guess they just don't want to, I guess. You're like, I don't vote, period. No. It's yeah. Sherry Belafonte Harper, yes. She was on Hotel all those years, his daughter. Yes, I know she is. We know she is. Well, it looks like I'm not getting more votes. Okay, nobody else is voting. Okay, I'll stop it. So now it's getting. I don't know. I may go later. Thanks for the poll, though. I might go later. I don't want to go now. At this point, I don't feel like going now. I still got to take a shower, put myself together. I gotta look at this. I gotta look at this person I'm doing this interview with. I haven't done any prep for it. I can do prep for it. Thanks for letting me know this. You have to be logged into YouTube to vote. I did not know that. Thank you very much. Did not know that today. So I guess folks could be watching, but they're not logged in. Got it. I didn't know. I know something new now. Now I know this. And I guess same thing. I guess you could just be watching it, but you're not in. Interessante. Did not know. See, I'm learning. I'm learning stuff. I am learning stuff. Well, I'm going to end it here. I'm not going to end it here. That's it. Bye, everybody. Nice knowing you. Yes, I'm leaving too, Jenny Glow. We're all leaving. We're all leaving. Thanks for coming on with me this morning, everybody. Thank you so much. Again, sign up for my events. The next one is this Saturday, Soap Zoom, just $10. We have a good time. Prizes are given out, all kind of stuff. Join us for that. My Emmy special will be Thursday night. I'll be on again tomorrow morning. I think I'm coming on again tomorrow morning, I think. Have to look. We'll see. Yeah. But thank you so much for watching, of course. JLJ This Morning is everywhere you want it to be. And I will talk to you